Duval County School leaders are calling for accountability as investigators look into misconduct claims against multiple teachers. So far, 4 teachers have been removed from classrooms at Douglas Anderson School of the Arts.
District administrators are now being questioned about why they weren't removed sooner. News4JAX reporter Joe McLean is live at the district's headquarters, where a much anticipated meeting was postponed on Friday. But Joe, there was even talk about replacing the superintendent over this.
There was, but those calls appear to have been muted in recent days. The recent revelations about those several teachers you mentioned at Douglas Anderson School of the Arts have kicked up a firestorm of controversy, not just at Douglas Anderson, but really throughout the district. Notably, the case of Jeffrey Clayton, who's actually pleaded not guilty to several criminal charges. But it also revealed some issues about how the district keeps and files records of these types of instances on their campus, and the issues that the board says those are what they want to tackle head on.
I think right now that our board we're taking all the information in, we're trying to dive into it, we're trying to digest it, and then we're going to determine from there what are our next steps as it relates to multiple levels of personnel.
That's Duval County School Board Chairwoman Kelly Coker speaking to our own Kent Justice on This Week in Jacksonville. The district is under the microscope after 4 teachers at Douglas Anderson School of the Arts have been pulled from student contact as they're investigated for various misconduct claims. 65-year-old Jeffrey Clayton resigned after his removal and was charged with lewd acts involving a student and other charges. He pleaded not guilty to all of them. That investigation revealed multiple earlier incidents dating back to 2006, raising questions from some state officials about why Clayton had not been removed from classes earlier. On Tuesday, the state's education commissioner sent a letter to Superintendent Dr. Diana Green accusing the district of failing to submit 50 investigative files from other misconduct cases to the state's Office of Professional Practices. Green responded, saying the omission was not intentional, and the following day, DCPS leaders reassigned the district's supervisor of professional practices. The board also signed off on hiring an outside firm to investigate the Douglas Anderson situation, but also to see why there appears to have been a 3-year delay in sending some files to the state. Parents I spoke to said they fully support the investigations.
So we need to know where were the breakdowns in the system from start to finish. And everyone who is part of that system where they were responsible and it broke down, they need to be held accountable. And that's my main focus in being out here today.
Coker said the district must have accountability on all levels of leadership.
Again, definitive action has to be taken so that that does not ever happen again, and that there are protocols in place and checks and balances in place so that we don't get in this situation ever again. Again, children deserve better.
You can see that full interview with the board chairwoman on our website, news4jax.com. Just look for the This Week in Jacksonville page from the drop-down menu there. Meanwhile, Coker said that meeting that was postponed on Friday, we're likely to get a new date for when that meeting is going to be rescheduled. We're likely to get that on Monday. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.